Casey Guy 2 here, No Nonsense Know How again, and today I'm pulling the engine out of this orange truck that you may have seen in my previous videos. Gonna be turning this thing into a trailer, so stay tuned if you want to see that. Once I get this cab off, now I got plenty of access to get all this off of here. Kind of an unconventional method. Once I took everything of value, I just cut the front of it off, and so cut the cab in half, and then use my Kubota to just kind of flip it over. It worked out all right, you know. You can see on the bottom of here we had some fancy patchwork somebody did from the rust holes in there. Not quite sure how I'm going to turn this into a trailer yet, but we'll deal with that later. At this point, I got the engine sold, so I get this sold for $1,600, and I only paid $2,900 for the whole truck. All right, so the old Kubota K3500 just barely lifts this beast of a Detroit diesel. Had to come under here with a 2x6 to get some extra leverage just to be able to get this thing up in there. Continue on, Kubota did the job. Woo! Alright, got it all cut up. I'm going to leave this section right here in case, so I have options. I can use as much of the metal, make it as long as I want to. Good old Chevy. Woo! Alright, this is the new chill spot. What do you think, Dave? We're going to put this thing out front or what?
Yeah, man, we're keeping this thing.
My brother actually hit me up. He wants to hop in there and go for a ride around town. You know, drinking beers, hanging out in the cab. I don't know. Might do that. Probably not a good idea. And scrappy-doo-dah. Get rid of the unwanted. Yeah. And here's my new trailer, all done. It's a little ghetto. I kind of just turned it into a trailer for now to be able to move it. I basically had some old 2-inch square tubing laying around, so I welded that on, put a little cross member on, and then I had an old Harbor Freight tongue kicking around, you know, cut an angle on these, put a gusset in between, whatever you want to call that. Yeah, I know it's ghetto. There's no chains or nothing. This was just to remove, you know, be able to move this thing around. So, but I'm gonna bring it through this super bumpy parking lot real quick here and show you guys if it breaks, because I don't think it will. I don't think it'll, you know, but I'm gonna put it through some buse and show you that, you know, these welds can hold. Let's find out. I think they will, but you know, we'll find out. Definitely looks like I gotta put a sway bar on there. That thing's jumping all over the place. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know if you can. It's windy out there. These other guys think I'm crazy probably, but anyway. Well, would you look at that? She survived the test. Nice and true on there. You know, I just eyed that up too. I didn't measure anything, so it came out pretty true for just kind of throwing that on there. I know she looks really sexy. You can comment below and tell me what you think. But for now, I put this ghetto thing on here because, you know, I want to leave the front open. I don't know, I might put a motorcycle rack in there, maybe a sleeper, who knows. The options are endless on this thing at this point. But I don't know if I can even get a title for this, so I want to find that out first. And then, you know, obviously I should have done that before, but I was keeping it no matter what because, you know, it's fiberglass and I just think it's pretty sweet. And until the next stage, she's just gonna stay here parked at my storage yard right next to my Chris Craft. Love that boat, she's an oldie buddy goodie. This is Casey Guy 2, No Nonsense Know How. You know, check out the channel. Give me a like, comment, maybe even subscribe. Definitely appreciate that. Stay tuned if you wanna see the final product of what this becomes and if I can get a title. I'm in Pennsylvania, so it might be a little tough. But yeah, until next time, you have a good day, enjoy yourself, and stay happy, get shit done. Have a good time. Peace out.